Welcome to Travel Tracker Routing. Today we are going to take a look at how to add and edit stops from within a route. So I'm going to go into Bus 1 Wheatland Middle School here, and we're going to add some stops and play around with everything that we can do with stops here. So we will just take a look at the AM run here. Now, in order to add stops to a trip or a run within a route, we're going to go to this plus button underneath whichever route we are looking at, whether that's the AM or the PM. So I'm going to click this plus button, and you will see all of the stops that are already on your route. Now, this Add New Trip Stops and Assign Students screen has a lot of options. If you are wanting to create a new stop on the map, and this is what I recommend for corner stops, you're going to click this checkbox, zoom in as close as you can get to an intersection, and click right in the center of it. Now you will see here that the name automatically populated to show the intersection of East Orange and North Lime Street here, and it also automatically marked it as a corner stop. The other feature that I want to show you while we're here is this auto button. You can see right now it's green, and it made this stop number 2 in the sequence. So if I uncheck this auto, it's going to automatically put it just at the end of the route. So we have 26 stops, it's going to put it at 27. But if you leave this auto checked, it's going to auto sequence it where the system thinks is most efficient in the route for that stop. And if we zoom out here, we can see that stop 1 is all the way over here. So stop 2 is a good place for that stop. Now I'm going to save this stop, and we're going to look at maybe we need to change the name of a stop from within a route. So let's say we know that this 212 Nevin Street is actually a daycare center. So we can click on that stop name and then actually change the stop name here from within the route. So I'm going to backspace over this 212 Nevin, and I am going to name this Holiday Daycare. So once I hit save, that stop name is changed, and it's not just changed here on the routes tab. If we go to the stops tab and look up that stop, Holiday Daycare, it's going to be changed on the stops tab as well. So any changes you make from that routes tab to your stops, it's also going to apply to the stops tab. So you're not having to make those changes in 2 different places. Now, the last thing I will show you is just one more way to add a stop. Let's say that you already know the address that you want to add to the route. So let's say we know that the address is 212 South School Lane. Now, as we typed, we saw some suggestions pop up, but it looks like the address that we want to add is not already in the system. So we can go ahead and click on this dark blue plus button here, and it is going to allow us to create a stop from within the route as well. And so there I've created that stop, and once again it is auto sequencing it into the route, so it's going to be stop 13, which if we look here we've got 202, 210, and then we've got 212, so it is auto sequencing it correctly. So those are just a few tools within the Routes tab when you are adding stops to routes that can make the process of editing routes a little bit easier.